Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to try to use my favorite obsessions lately, which are different colors of blues. So what I thought I'd do today is use my favorite color palette, which is by Estee Lauder, as you can see here. And it is called Pure Color Envy, if you do like it. Pure Color Envy. I did purchase this, I believe it was from Macy's. And look how beautiful this beautiful case is with a mirror, and look at the gorgeous colors. So that's what we're going to be using today. Just want to let you know, I've already been to work today, so this is the end of the day, and I already put on my SPF, which I always recommend. It's Neutrogena, is my favorite, and it's called Sports Face All-Free Lotion, and it's SPF 70. So make sure that you always use SPF, especially if you're using any kind of, if you've had a microdermabrasion, or if you're using retinol products or anything like that, please make sure you use SPF 70. That makes a huge difference on the aging process, and of course, even cancer, preventing any type of skin cancer. So again, my favorite that I've found is Neutrogena, and the reason I like it is I do tend to break out, and as you can see, I have no breakouts, and it's very, very light. And if you are, let's say, going out all day and it's the weekend, just make sure you reapply every 2 hours. So again, please reapply every 2 hours. Okay, so let's get started. As I said, I already have moisturizer on, and what I put on today this morning was just a little bit of lotion. I put on my bronzer, which is that Chorus one that, if you've seen me before, you know I love. So I will put the name of it. It's made in Greece again. It's called Zia Maze. And so this is the one I used, if you're wondering about it. So let's say you're going out tonight, and so you're back from working all day, you want to go out. I really, really like Estee Lauder products. I actually used to sell Estee Lauder, gosh, it's been 25 years, so it's been a while. I was at Estee Lauder for just a year, and I love their product, and I go back to it every time. I've tried so many. This one is Double Wear. You probably heard of it. Double Wear is actually a foundation, a liquid foundation, or a powder. The one I'm using today is Tawny, is the color. It's Tawny, because I have olive skin, as you know, and but not on the dark side, more on the lighter side, and it's 3W1 Tawny by Estee Lauder Compact Double Wear. One thing I want to tell you is Double Wear actually is great, because if it's in the summertime and you don't want to use the foundation, even though the foundation is amazing as well, it does come with a sponge, because guess what? If you want a thicker layer of powder, you actually can wet the sponge and use it wet. But today we're going to use it dry. What I'm going to do first, before I put on my powder, because again, I've been working all day, this is the end of the day, I'm just going to spritz the Mary Kay Makeup Finishing Spray, because I feel like it gives you some moisture. So I want to make sure that I have moisture, and I don't want my skin to be dry in certain areas, so I just misted it. It was pretty easy. Again, it's Mary Kay's Makeup Finish Spray. Okay, so we're done with that. I'm going to start now putting the powder on. So, as you can see, it does such a good finish, and it looks so natural. And all I'm using is a brush, and the brush I'm using actually is by Jane Ardell, and it's called, I think it's called the Handy Blush. So this is the one I'm using, if you're just wondering about it. But you can use a kabuki brush as well. So I'm gonna put on one layer of this powder, and again, I've had a long day at work. I've had a long day at work, and I really didn't use any foundation today. I just used the bronzer, and now I'm putting on powder because I'm going to be going out later. So, okay, so hopefully you can see the difference, the before and after. Now my complexion looks so much better, and as you can see, I'm kind of swirling it around. I don't know if you noticed that. That's the best way to put foundation on, and also put some on the bottom right here, so you don't have kind of a difference of color, although if you have the right color foundation, that should not show. But you can always put it right under your neck as well. So we're done with the foundation. I used it dry. And again, it's by Estee Lauder Double Wear. The next thing I'm going to do, I know you're going to laugh at me, but I am going to use that same bronzer by Caress. I'm just in love with it. It really gives a luminous look. So I'm going to put, again, some around my cheek, below my chin. And the reason I'm doing that is that I have a little bit of contouring, but more natural versus the contouring that you see the professionals do. Which again, if you're gonna get your picture taken, or you have an event to go to, or you're lucky enough to maybe be in front of the camera, you do need heavier makeup and heavier contouring, because the TV that they use these days, you know, shows every single follicle of your skin. Okay, so we're done with putting foundation on, which is Estee Lauder Double Wear. The second thing we put on was just the bronzer by Caress Zia Maze blush, and I put that on the top here, kind of contouring, put it right down here and around the nose area as well. I just think that makes you look a little bit younger and shows your inner glow. Okay, what I like to do is now work on my eyes. So what I'm gonna do is I have my, actually this was so cheap, it's e.l.f. And I got it from Target for $1, so you guys know. So that's what I'm using. And what I like to do is actually wet my eyeshadow brush. So all I do is I spray the finishing spray on it. So just do that, and that gives it more a wet look, or a wet, so that the actual eyeshadow sticks longer and actually will last a lot longer throughout the day. I don't know if you knew that. So make sure you wet it. So we're going to start with just a lighter blue. So today I am going to use this color right here. And let's start with that. So I'm just going to put it all over. See how beautiful this color is? I don't know. Hopefully you can see it well. But it's just a beautiful kind of a twilight color. So I'm gonna put it all over. Now, let's say that your eyelids, you know how sometimes you don't have as much of an eyelid, it's kind of more upper like this. Then what you want to do is put more eyeshadow on the top here, is what you can do to make it even look, make your eyes look bigger. So just put, again, your eyeshadow above so you can see it. So hopefully you can see that. Now I'm going to do more of the eyeliner. So I'm going to just spray that brush one more time. And now we're going to do the eyeliner. So what I'm going to do is really just kind of do a light sweep through. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just, again, more kind of like a shadowy eyeliner. I just think that looks really good. And then, again, I'm going out. I know in the past I've said don't use any eyeliners because that will age you. Well, what I'm going to do today is actually use a purple eyeliner. And the one I'm using is Tarte. It's called Silk by Tarte, and it's their navy. Let's see, I want to make sure you can see it. Sorry, I got a new camera, so I'm trying to get used to it. But there it is, and it's again Tarte Silk eyeliner. I like the automatic pencils. I don't like sharpening because sometimes you're stuck without a sharpener, and the other end just helps you kind of smudge it and make that smudgy look. So we're gonna use this, and I'm actually gonna use it as an eyeliner on the top. It's gonna give it more definition, but again, I am going out, so this is not for maybe an all-day thing, but just an evening date, or if you're getting together with your girlfriends. So can you see the difference between this eye and this eye? Hopefully you can right there. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye real quick. So talk amongst yourselves, or let me know If you have any questions on any of the colors, again, today I wanted to do kind of a my favorite color, which is blue. So that's what I'm doing right now. And the reason I'm using navy versus black is I really feel like black gets a little bit too much when you get kind of older. It makes you look older. So I always recommend using anything but a harsh black as an eyeliner. Maybe green or a different blue, a lighter blue or green. I think all of those would work really well. So there you go. I'm done. So hopefully you can tell the difference again between before and after. Okay, so I'm done with the eyeliner. If you make a mistake, don't worry. Just kind of on the other side of the Tarte eyeliner that we're using in navy, you could just smudge it and fix maybe the areas that you did wrong. That's not a problem. And that's what I'm doing. Hopefully you can, I'll show you in a minute here. Again, I have to get used to this new camera. So there you go. Okay, so we're done with the navy Tarte silk. I'll be honest with you, I purchase most of my stuff on QVC. If not QVC, if I've been using lately beauty brands because I just think they have like really good options. But the third place I would probably buy from is gonna be Target. So that's my next favorite place because they have good deals and they have like e.l.f. So they have different products. So what I did right now, so you know, is I just put a little bit of highlighter, the light highlighter, just around the inner eyes. It makes your eyes look bigger and it also wakes up your eyes. So that is the reason I put that on. Also, now that I'm done with putting all the shadows on my eyes, eyeshadows, I'm going to use this highlighter, and this highlighter is by Doll 10. I believe Doll 10 is only available on QVC, and it's a very reasonably priced product. This one's called H2 Glow Illuminator by Doll 10. It's a lady that actually makes the Doll 10 products. So hopefully you can see that. So I'm going to use that kind of right underneath my eyebrows, just kind of to wake them up a little bit, because again, I've had a long day and you probably have too. And then do you see kind of the difference, how it kind of woke up my eye on this side? It looks kind of higher up versus this side. So let's equal it out now, why don't we? Okay, so again, I'm using Doll 10 H2 Glow highlighter to wake my eyes up because I've had a long day. Another thing you can use this for is in the middle of your nose, and I know you've seen me do that before. I have a nose with a little bit of a, a little bridge here. And I'm afraid of nose jobs and stuff like that. So what I'm doing, and I believe that you really, like I said, Inner Beauty is about helping you accentuate your great features and also make you feel glowing and younger. So that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I'm going to put some here and some of the shimmer highlighter here as well. But hopefully you could tell the difference, how my eyebrows look more awake and my eyes. Okay, my favorite eyebrow stylist is by L'Oreal. It's the Brow Stylist Definer. I've tried other ones, but the colors don't work as well as this one. And this one's the dark brown. And I just got this one at Ulta. I haven't found it anywhere else, so except for Ulta. When I've gone to Walgreens or Target or CVS, they just don't have this specific one. And it is my favorite. It has a brush at the end. And it also has an automatic liner. So I'm going to brush my eyebrows first. And then I'm going to see if I need to add to them. So I'm just adding a little bit here. Hopefully you can see me do that. And again, I believe in threading. I go to a lady that does threading. She does a really good job. The way to know that is she doesn't hurt. So just an FYI that if your eyebrow lady, if you're in pain while you're getting it done, that means she's not using the right technique. So again, I'm done with the eyeliner. The next thing I'm going to do before I put mascara on is do a blush. So I'm going to do Estee Lauder today as well. Whoops, sorry about that noise. So there's Estee Lauder. And this one's actually called Pure Color Envy Sculpting Blush. And it has Peach Passion, Alluring Rose, Pink Intrigue, and Sensuous Rose. And it came in their gift with purchase. And these are the colors right there. So I think what I'm actually going to use today, because again, it's an evening look, is this pink. I just want kind of a little bit of blush, not too much. So we're going to do that today. And this color is called Pink Intrigue. Pink Intrigue by Estee Lauder. So I'm just going to put a little bit right here, not too much. And just to show off my cheekbones. And again, it also gives you a youthful glow. So hopefully you could see here. I didn't put too much, just a little bit to wake up my face. And then I'm actually today going to use, I normally use black eyelash mascara, but today I'm going to try this new one by L'Oreal. And it's called Nouvelle Nuance, which is blue, basically. And it's a voluptuous original. So I didn't even open it up yet. It does say it's going to give you fuller lashes 5 times more. So let's try it right now. See, I'm opening it up. So let me know what you've tried that you like. My second favorite is, well, my first favorite, I should say, is Tarte Amazonian Clay Eyelash Mascara, because it actually is made out of natural product, so it actually helps your lashes. It feeds them, conditions them, and it makes them look longer. So it's a win-win situation. But I did want to try blue just to see, as I have black eyelashes, how that would look. So let me get, again, I have a new camera, so I'm trying to get used to it. My husband wants me to use it. So here's the blue. Okay, so I'm going to put it on right now. And again, I know I've heard this from me before, but I only put mascara on my top lashes. I don't do the bottom lashes because I feel like they make my eyes look smaller. I normally put 2 coats of mascara, so I'm going to do that today too. There's the second coat. And when I do put mascara on, I actually move the mascara back and forth so that it doesn't clump up. So if you're wondering why I'm doing that, that's the reason. I know that, I think it was, gosh darn it, I can't remember. Lancome had a mascara that moved on its own automatically. I don't know if you remember that, but you don't really need to pay more for that. Just wiggle or jiggle the mascara on your lashes. So hopefully you can see it's not too striking of a blue, but it definitely wakes up your eyes. So now that you've seen one side, I'm gonna quickly do the other. Do you think my eyes look too blue? Hopefully not, because I actually like it, especially if it's like after working hours. I mean, if you work at a fashion store, or you're a stylist or anything like that, you can get away with this, no problem. But my work, I can't, because it's like, it's not that type of work. Let's put it that way. So there you go. What do you think? Do you like it? I actually really like it. Okay, so we're done with the mascara. Last but not least, because it's my favorite thing to put on, is lipstick. And I've been like in love with Lip Sense by Sinjin's, and I know I actually have a distributor or someone who sells it here. Her name is Vicky Cobb. I will link her information. But this product is great. It actually lasts all day and I love it. And one thing I found out is actually you can make it look, you can do a matte look finish or a glossy finish. And you can purchase these together or separately. So I'm shaking it because that's what you need to do to activate it. This color is mulled wine, which I think will go really well with the blues that I'm using today. So there you go. Okay, you know what? Let's be real. I'm gonna put my glasses on because honestly, I cannot see what I'm doing. So let's, oh, that's better. Let's do that. And you can see my eyes better. There we go. And you want to put it once, let it dry. So it's 3 coats, so you know, if you want it to last. Shake it again. And again, it's mulled wine. Do you like my glasses? They actually look really good with the blue. Kind of didn't do that on purpose, but okay, let's just check it on. And there we go. It's funny, my sister actually asked me if I got any lip injections, and I didn't. All I did is use this product. FYI, it's cheaper than lip injections and less painful. So again, it's mulled wine by LipSense. I'm just waiting for it to dry right now. And again, you could do a matte look with the matte gloss, and this is what keeps it on. So you want to put that at the end or throughout the day to refresh it, or you can do a glossy one. So I'm going to do glossy just because I want to. So let's do glossy. And you just put it on and just reapply throughout the day. And I'm not talking about the color. I'm talking about reapplying just the moisturizing gloss. And that's all you need to do when you're done. So this is my look with glasses. This is my look without glasses. Hopefully you enjoyed it and you're ready to go out now and have a great date or go out with your friends.